Hello YouTube. It is Tuesday, December 21st, 11:21 p.m. Almost didn't make a video today. Spent most of the day in bed, just not feeling so good. Not like sick, just kind of feel like bleh. Having some sinus drainage again. I don't know what's up with that. But excuse me. Feeling a little better now than I did earlier today. Oh gosh, yeah, not really much to say about today other than I got my heater fixed. So it's been actually kind of chilly in my apartment the last few days. Up until then, like, it really wasn't a big deal that I had no heat. I mean, it was a little chilly in the morning, but I got plenty of blankets and stuff, and most of the time I don't wake up until a little later in the day anyway, and it's just weather's funny here. Like, it'll get down into the 40s at night, but it's been warming up into the 80s in the daytime. So, it's which is an amazing amount of variance in temperature, but it translates into inside stays comfortable without having to have any heat or air on for the most part. But yeah, okay, heat's working. Yay. I kind of dig the fact that the guy that does heat and AC for my landlord, a guy named Dave, he used to come to my karaoke shows all the time. So it seems like that's the only time I ever see Dave is when he's fixing my heater or my air. So good to see him, although he was kind of busy and couldn't hang out, and chat. He had a new trainee with him today too, which was kind of cool. But he did say that there were some things starting to mess up on my heat pump, and it would probably need to be replaced soon, which kind of bums me out. I mean, I don't know. I'm a renter. I guess I shouldn't be too concerned about it. But he did say that most of the units in my building's kind of funny. Like in a modern apartment complex, everybody's stuff is the same. My building is probably over 60 years old. So, yeah, everything has changed. Nothing is original in terms of like heat or air conditioning or appliances in that building. And like most small properties like that, each unit, has been changed over the years as needed. So, you go across the roof of the building and almost everybody's got a different model heat pump on their roof above their units. I mean, there's a few that match, but apparently I've got one of the... I think he said there was only 2 people in my building that had gas heat. Everyone else is using electric, and I definitely have a preference for gas heat. And the fact that I have a gas bill, so it's nice to use it for more than just cooking, because cooking doesn't even, I got a gas stove and a gas oven, and I don't use enough gas with cooking to bring it above the minimum, so I'm paying the minimum for an amount I'm not even using. So it kind of, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. And again, I'm a renter, so I just should be glad I have heat and air. So there we go. And we're glad I'm not these people. So, anyway, I'm just walking over to QT because it's, I didn't go anywhere today, and I don't really have any food at home, and I'm hungry. And one thing I definitely figured out in my last video is that my options for eating after 9 p.m. as a pedestrian are exceptionally limited. Now, I did mention, when I got back in, I mentioned to my girlfriend Priscilla that, that I had told her, that I was going to go into Cane's, Raising Cane's, get some chicken fingers, and then I wasn't able to, and mentioned the other places that I went to, and how I eventually just kind of settled on 7-Eleven. And she was like, well, why don't you just go to Subway? Because Subway is open. And the funny thing is, she's like, well, it's on McDowell. You're on McDowell. And she still drives. So I don't think she understands the concept of, like, where you get off the bus and what's close and just how far of a walk it is from McDowell and 44th Street, or from Thomas and 44th Street, backtrack down to McDowell and 44th Street. And granted, I could have waited for a bus to take that, but that's potentially 30 to 45 minute wait. So yeah, wasn't doing that. Anyway, I'm going over to QT to get some food. So, oh, speaking of QT, so apparently I lost one of my credit cards out of my pocket. Got a fraud notice today. I immediately dropped what I was doing. I did the automated no on the text message fraud notification and quickly called and talked to the issuer of the card. Took it one step further. I mean, every card has got fraud protection in it, and I could just let them follow up on it, and of course they're going to reverse the charges. So we quickly figured out when the last charge was that I did, which was for like a whopping $2 and change at the Burger King when I went to that hiring thing that ended up just being a massive waste of my time way out at like 75th Avenue and Indian School. And so I really don't know, where I dropped it. That's the last time I used it, and somebody ran it several times at the QT. Thinking of it because I'm here at QT. At the QT, the funny thing is, it said the number, and I just kind of assumed it would be this QT. Maybe I dropped out of the apartment, dropped it out of my pocket here, close to home. But it was the QT at 19th Avenue and Northern, which, to be honest, I don't think I've ever actually gone inside that QT. I've drove by it several times. It's one I'm familiar with, its existence and location, but I don't think I've ever stepped foot in it. And I've definitely never ran a credit card in it, which I told her that. And of course, one thing that made it real easy with today is I told her, it's like, I've been in bed all day. Any charges for today are not me. I'm feeling sick. I have not left my bed all day. And anyway, yeah, so all the false charges happened today. And anyway, I Googled. All she had was, Quick Trip and then the store number, but I Googled it and quickly found out it was the one at 19th Avenue and Northern. And as soon as I got off the phone with her, and I mean, granted, they're going to handle that, but at this point, I feel personally violated. I'm really bothered by people that commit fraud and theft. And, yeah, I mean, it's an attempt to steal from me. So, I mean, anytime I find a card that's not mine, generally speaking, I either destroy it or I try to return it to the financial institution, that issued it. But these asshats were trying to buy stuff with it, and I apparently did succeed in doing several small purchases. When they attempted to buy $70 worth of shit, it raised a red flag, and that's where I got the fraud alert. But anyways, since it had just happened, and as soon as I got on the phone with the fraud people with the credit card, I actually called and talked to the clerk there, and he knows exactly, like, he doesn't know the people, knows the people, but he said that, yeah, they come in all the time, knows what they look like, he's got video surveillance of it, is going to leave a note for his manager. So I don't have a whole lot on my plate tomorrow, so I think that's going to be part of my adventure tomorrow, is to actually go there and get the information. And honestly, I should probably call the police tonight. I would have done it earlier. I just wasn't in the mood to deal with the police. But yeah, I definitely want to file my own report. Yeah, I want to see these people. I want to see these people. Charged for it. And I want to see them. I want to know that they go to jail for doing that sort of thing. It's just simply not cool. Anyway, I need to go inside and get myself some food. And if you're wondering why we're down on the ground, it's because I'm tying my shoe again. Because that seems to be a never-ending battle with me. Anyway, thanks for coming along, and I might shoot another video before I head home.